Hello everybody, welcome back to some Fallout 4. So what we're doing now is going to be the Vault-Tec Workshop DLC. And because, I've already done this entire DLC before, so I know exactly what to expect and everything. But since this is what we have to do, my plan for this is just... good lord, just a slump pack, did you? Goodbye. Is to just play the entire thing and then cut it into 3 parts. So that will be all the videos for this week will be this one DLC. And the reason I'm doing that is because I could probably do it in 2 parts. Doing it all in 1 part is probably a stretch. I mean, obviously I could do it in 1 part and just release a really long video, but I mean, 2 would probably be very easy to do. But after that, we'll be going into Far Harbor. And I would much rather start Far Harbor fresh. And have an entire week to do it instead of or to go from the start, just to, instead of oh, hello. Instead of doing 1 video in it and then having to wait until the next week to do more. So I think that it's a good plan. But yeah, we actually do have... Ah, damn it. I mean, we've already been here before. I mean, we're at the Quincy Quarry. We've been here before. We've seen the entrance to the vault before. How do we get underground? Oh, I think they shot down the vertibird again. And the Brotherhood vertibirds have just as much luck as the as like any other helicopter in a video game, which is to say, like, almost none. I could have swore that the entrance was like over here, but I mean, clearly I was wrong. Also, what did you pick up out of that chest? I'm assuming it was something, like it was a weapon, because that's pretty much the only thing you guys will ever run for. Oh, well, I'm guessing that some of the knights survived then. Oh, here we go. Yeah, your arm probably. That's what I shot anyway. No? Oh, well, that's what happens when you pick a fight with me, is I shoot you in the head. Now, to be fair, if you get shot in the head and all you do is go blind, I feel like that's a pretty good trade-off for, not dying. Anyway, now that they're all cleared out, we can actually do the quest objective, which is just to listen to this.
Vault 88 Emergency Classification. Unspecified integrity breach warning. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol VT-76. This signal will repeat.
Alright, so now we have Investigate Vault 88, which is down here. Ah, here it is. There are other entrances, I do believe, but
At once.
this is the one I remembered because we found it during
our were meant to withstand a direct nuclear strike. Your attempts to breach this... Leave at once, or there will be consequences. When will you tire of this futility?
Oh, that's 3. Is there any more down here? I feel like if there was, they should have reacted when this one fell down. Not a lot of there's not a lot of combat
Whoever
in
you
this
are,
DLC, but there's a little.
stop.
All right, get this vault open, shall we? And boop.
What? You have a Pip-Boy? Wait. Are you Vault-Tec? Have you finally come to save me? Please. I'm trapped behind a mountain of rubble. The key to freeing me is getting the workshop operational. First, lift the security lockdown and get to the reactor room.
Alright, so yeah, this is Vault 88. Oh, which I did not wait for the bridge. I forgot that the bridge has to extend.
It's been hard to maintain the faith. So many years stranded here. But you can assure Dr. Braun, if he's even still around, that I have used the time productively. The great work is ready to begin.
God, I hate these things. Dr. Braun. Isn't Braun the, like one of the cleaner things that you can pick up in, it's like a box of cleaner, right? Like it's like Braxo cleaner. But they called it Braun in this or something. Anyway, maybe not. Sorry, Ghouly Ghoul. There isn't any like collectibles or anything added in this. This is really just like a DLC that's like, hey, we heard you guys would like to like build your own vault, so we're gonna let ya. And then it's like, it's all right. You do get some cool stuff for it, though.
Good. Very good.
Okay, security logs. October 23rd. Nuclear detonation event detected. Automated Vault-Tec emergency lockdown. Oh, well, let's start in August, shall we? Finally got a real security system. I know the entrance is window dressing, but if Barstow keeps bringing the top brass around, it's my ass if something goes wrong. The construction crew, keeps griping about the new security measures. They can complain all they like. Barstow's coming tomorrow, another dog and pony show. Entrance is finally properly done, so if she brings VIPs, as long as they stick to that section, it'll feel like a real vault. Turns out the construction boys aren't so bad. Been having a friendly poker game. From the way things are going, they're going to be here a good long while yet. Got invited to some Halloween party. God knows we could use a little excitement around here. Well, you got some the next day.
Vault-Tec workshops require their control board to function. During emergencies, the procedure is to store it in the reactor room. Look in there and you should find it.
Alright, also I noticed I've... Oh, fuck me, Nordhagen Beach is under attack now. Good God. Was there anything I was working on? It doesn't... Wasn't I doing something where like... Oh, I already got that, where criticals do more damage. What's the last point of the... Oh, right. Oh, yeah, sure, why not? Let's have my action points regenerate faster. That's always nice. Oh, God, do we... I mean, I probably should. Can I fast travel from in here? I can. Alright. We'll just quickly pop over here. Nordhagen Beach. This should probably resolve itself immediately. Good lord. Alright. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Man, if this wasn't, if I didn't need achievements from this game, would have installed some mods, never would have had to deal with a settlement attack. Guarantee you that. I don't mind the settlement attacks like when I'm playing by myself, but obviously, you know, due to us being in a video, you know, it's kind of annoying to be part like doing something else and then, you know, it's like, oh, you got to do that. 50% more damage against animals on a plasma rifle, eh? Maybe I'll make myself a plasma rifle to use. I'll see what other legendary ones I have, because I do have a lot of plasma energy. And I am actually running out of my combat rifle, so it might be a good idea to do that. Radio beacon, but there's... what is that? Oh, gumdrops. You know, that might be the first time that I've actually had, like, a clear... like, a good solid look at the gumdrops. Like, they're things that I've, like, picked up and, like, moved around and done shit with to, like, set up. Oh, right, I forgot that the Vault-Tec workshop is that. So, yeah, we now will have access to the vault. We can, obviously get rid of a bunch of stuff here. Obviously, we can't build outside the vault door. But the thing that we need to work on right now... I'm not even sure if this settlement can actually be attacked. Is all this debris. You'll notice that that is like a very common... a very common thing that we have to do.
You aren't what I was expecting. You do have a Pip-Boy. You're from a vault. But you're clearly not with Vault-Tec. What are you doing here? Why did you help me?
I heard the Vault-Tec radio beacon, and I came.
Those intruders must have triggered it by attempting to force the main door. I wasn't actually expecting anyone to answer it. After all this time, my name is Valerie Barstow, and I was to be the overseer of this vault. But please, follow me. I have a proposal for you.
She's also probably one of the worst looking ghouls that we've seen
I was given
in
a
these
tour
games.
of what was to be my pride and joy. My vault. Then the earthquakes. Sirens. Many died. Perhaps they were lucky. The radiation. Somehow, I was spared. Julian, what is it? Sorry, he's not much of a... Stop, Julian. What are you doing?
Julian, you dick.
I'm sorry. The construction crew didn't fare as well as me. They've never done anything hostile towards me, though. It's probably best if you put them out of their misery.
Alright.
It's... out of their misery at last.
Yeah, I think those things are reactors of some kind. Back off. Flamer fueling. And boop. And boop. What other quest do I have active right now? Oh my god, spectacle eyes. I'm not even doing that one. No.
At least that's over.
The only person that's at Spectacle Island is X6 from yeah, the only one at Spectacle Island is X6 from the Institute, and if I go there, he's going to be hostile anyway, so fuck him.
With that control board, I could have changed everything. But there was simply too much rubble for the equipment to handle. But my work kept me going. Here, among these papers, is my life's work. I'd like to share it with you. Dr. Braun tasked me with something vital. A series of prototypes and their related, well, experiments that could redefine society. But, as you can see, things did not go according to plan.
What are these experiments?
Ingenious devices that will improve the efficiency and health of a community. They are admittedly prototypes and may have a design flaw or two, but nothing that can't be fixed with some elbow grease.
You mentioned Dr. Braun? Who is he?
Dr. Braun is the head of the Societal Preservation Plan. A brilliant scientist and administrator. And, no doubt, dead. A tremendous loss.
Go on, then.
This vault was meant to be spacious, full of trained staff, trusted subordinates and scientists. Despite how things have played out, I see opportunity. Let us work together, as partners.
What's my role?
I recognize that you are in a superior bargaining position. I'll handle the mundane nuts and bolts of vault management. Anything you want, I'm happy to accommodate. All I ask is you run the prototype experiments.
Let's do this, then.
Good. Excellent. We cannot begin until I have my overseer's desk to run the experiments. The information in the desk's terminal will prove vital. I entrust you with the future of our vault. Vault 88.
Alright, so with that, we do need to do some building. Now, this is what some might consider a good opportunity to go and explore. It is not. And the reason for that is because if you don't trigger the next quest after building the vault, it can actually bug out the next quest. Oh, come on, get back in there, so that it doesn't complete properly. Now, as you can see, there's obviously a lot of shit that you can move and get around and everything, and obviously they want you to do this DLC pretty much whether or not you've done anything else. So I mean, they give you more than enough materials just in the stuff that you can scrap around here to do it. Now I don't remember how much. Now obviously I'm going to do this differently than I normally would, just so that we can get it done in the 3 parts. Like the way that I normally do this, it would not be done in 3 parts, guaranteed, because I would spend my time, like she wants the overseer's workstation. I would go, yeah, I don't care. Connect it to my settlement network immediately. I think I can do that right now anyway. I'm not 100% on that, but I think so. But yeah, I would go and connect it to my settlement network immediately. and actually start building the vault. Like that's what I did last, like when I played this DLC for the first time, right? It's not a bad way to do it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it that way. If you are playing this and not recording it for videos, that is definitely the way to do it. Because like you get this huge area, like you can build all the way to up there. I think you're good for basically 4 floors, if I'm not mistaken. I could very easily be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure you're good for like 4 floors. So like you can set it up like other vaults that you've seen. You can make your own kind of vault, whatever you want, right? Um, the only reason I'm even bothering to clear out all this stuff right now is because we do need a little bit of space at least to get started. Wait, what is that? Is there shit on that? I don't know. But yeah, we need some space to get started, and we'll need some space because we do need to. How many settlers do you get? I think for the duration of the quest line, I want to say you get 3 settlers. Yeah, so that's the northeast sector. As you can see, it's blocked off there, or well, it's not blocked off, but we can't build outside of there. And you might be wondering, but that's weird. Why do they have a section like that? It's because you have to unlock them, which is a quest that we will be getting. We'll need to find more of those. What was it that we got? The control boards or whatever that we inserted into the very weird looking workshop. And we'll need to use those to activate the other workshops, which will expand the distance that we can travel. As you can see, that's where that one ends. And then was there another? Because I know that we have another section we can go to. But I also know that there are some sections that are blocked off. Yeah, we can't get past that one, that one. It might just be through one of the other sections as well. But yeah, they put so much stuff in here just so that you do have enough to at the very least, I think they give you enough stuff to build what you need for the yeah, then there's another rock slide. What you need for the quest line. Okay, the floor. Card can go away. And that's just a ghoul sticking through the floor. The random junk will come off of it. Go. Come on. Oh, yeah, and then if you destroy the table, you unfortunately do lose this. As you can see, construction site is there. That's the entryway, security, the reactor. We've been to all those. And then there's excavations in those 2 spots. Yeah. But once we get rid of the desk, that'll get rid of that as well. Sorry, lady, you're losing everything, basically. Because there's very little reason for me to keep any of it. Engine, didn't get rid of that. But yeah, the reason why I say that it's fine is because I like that you can, in fact, I'm not even sure if I have that unlocked yet. Sort of power decoration structures. Yeah, there's the vault. So as you can see, we have domestic, utility, then we have wider halls. And as you can see, the difference between domestic and utility is just some are blue and some are red. They do have differences on the inside as well. Like as you see, the walls here are fairly clean. And I do believe that if we go to utility, and I guess they are pretty clean. Anyway, and then like for building in here, right? We have vault rooms. We have common, cafeteria, clinic, nursery, the overseer quarters, and security. And then we have common room wall. And as you can see, this is for a single floor one. Windows in that. Da, 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 da. And then the rest are basically the same, but they have different like wallpaper or different floors on them, you know. But yeah, underneath the domestic ones you have, where are they? Yeah, you have stairs that go both ways and everything. Where is that? What are these ones called? Atrium. That's what it is. Ah, here it is. Atrium. There we go. So you can get tall ones right away. For the curved ceilings, obviously got the floor, and then you have the walls on the bottom, including columns and everything, right? It's all very cool. My main issue with it is honestly this room is just like a lot of the building stuff. It's set up just that little bit off, and it annoys the fuck out of me. Oh, come on. Please don't drop stuff on the ground. And it did. Because, like, now I could be wrong. It has been a long time since I played this. But obviously, anything, like, all the stuff that you want to build for this, like, assuming that you want to use this as a vault, you want it to look like a vault, you want it to feel like a vault and everything. Obviously, you want it to connect properly and be enclosed. Now, this does let you do it, but there are certain things, like, for example, that one section there that we cleared out, that had the slope in it. It is actually fairly difficult to, from what I remember anyway, folders, burnt textbook, to actually get the stairs, that slope, obviously, to actually follow that slope properly. It is like I remember like building, and like obviously I had it all attached to here because why wouldn't you attach it to the vault entrance? That makes the most sense. I mean, they obviously have this set up for you so that it connects properly because you can't really like disassemble this stuff. But anyway, structures, vault. It should be under utility. Maybe it's not under vault. Miscellaneous. Oh, you know what? Furniture. Not. Is that under? I don't know where the overseer desk is though. Oh, actually, you know what? Come to think of it, I think until yeah. So you know what? Let's just pop this in right here, and this produces happiness. And then I don't think that we can even actually assign her to it. But anyway.
I can hardly believe it. My overseer's desk. After all this time.
But yeah, pretty much everything we're going to do is going to take place right here. After we're done the DLC, I might actually build up a vault and everything and then show you guys after, but we'll
I
explore
must
and
make
everything,
sure the
but you
desk
won't see too much
terminal has
building.
everything I need.
Mm-hmm. Are we good?
Yes. Please, I beg your indulgence. I've waited so long. But we must not dally. The work compels us. The vault was supposed to have a very specific set of residents. After all, to conduct human trials, you need the perfect test subjects.
So what makes perfect test subjects?
Healthy. Well, healthy enough. And people we can get an accurate baseline on quickly. And they need a willingness to take on a certain element of risk.
Let's find ourselves a guinea pig.
The Vault-Tec handbook urges overseers to refrain from using that word, no matter how apt. Turn on the Vault's radio beacon. Certainly people above ground would give anything to live in our vault. While we wait for word to spread, perhaps you might use this time to explore Vault 88. If you can clear some of the rubble, you may be able to access some of the other building sectors. Any materials or equipment that survived may prove useful in our experiments.
All right. So yeah, this is the part where if you explore before you turn on the beacon, apparently it will. Oh wait, did I go this way? Right? It will apparently mess with the other quest. Like to explore Vault 88 is its own separate quest. And yeah, if you don't turn on the beacon before you do that, it won't trigger the quest to explore it, and you'll have it's still doable after you turn it in and everything, and it should have completed. Like if obviously once you've explored and done it, if it hasn't completed, and then you need to go back and whoops, and do it. I think all you have to do is just go and basically activate all of the workshops again, and you'll be good, if I'm not mistaken. But it's also very easy to just chill and wait until you get the objective to go and explore. You know, I'm not like whatever the scientist who would know about those kind of things are. But generally, from what I remember from what I do know, you would think that there would be one brood mother, right? Like you wouldn't have multiple brood mothers. That seems like a classification where it would be one. Also, we are 100% in a regular subway right now. And I don't remember if this actually becomes, or if this is part of our building area or not. Yeah, see, unfortunately, when you target with the shotgun, right, it, how much damage you're doing, like what it shows you, the health bar and how much you can take off. That unfortunately is for a clean hit with, like, all of the pellets. But obviously, you know, when shooting from a distance, you're not guaranteed to hit with all the pellets. Just need to find the... I think that for exploring it, I'm not sure if it actually gives us the objectives. Whoops. Yeah, it just says turn on the workshop. I'm not sure, because it looks like it's giving us more... So much radiation. More quest objectives, or quest markers. Okay. Yeah, this won't work without a control board. See, now, I don't remember where the control boards are. I don't think that they're all... I mean, the first one was held by a ghoul. I'm not sure that they're all held by a thing. Ah, this one wasn't.
There we go.
Right there. North sector. We also won't be... Like, I realized that after I inserted the first control board, you know, and whatnot, that we cleared out the atrium section there quite a bit. We won't be doing that every time. I mean, obviously, I'll do it if I decide to build in the vault, but... You know. But yeah, so now we have a new building area. And it looks like it does include the subway station, which is interesting. But obviously, one thing I do want to get rid of out of here is the fucking uranium barrels and that. I mean, I don't care too much about clearing out the rest of it right away, but if we can get rid of all of the stuff that's just destroying my health, that would be good. And then we can check for more things that open up more of the vault. Now this might... Yeah, where does this lead? And also, we're doing this at because the next part of the quest, you don't have to complete this to advance the quest line. Where the fuck are we? Oh, Milton General Hospital. Okay. But after you've turned on the radio beacon, you do have to wait a bit. I don't remember how long. I don't think it's too long that you have to wait. But you have to give it a little bit of time for it to like bring the settlers into you. Okay. Got rid of most of the uranium barrels. And it doesn't look like we can get through there, and I don't think that we can unblock this either. Nope. And while we can build in here, obviously, you know, without getting rid, or since we can't get rid of so much of this stuff, and these tunnels are all very small, it's not very useful. Like, there's so much that you can't get rid of and everything. Like, and the tunnels are small, so if you do want to keep everything, what the hell is so? Oh, good lord! No wonder I'm just running right over top of uranium. Am I standing on more of it? Nope, I was standing underneath it though. Good lord! No wonder, I was getting so irradiated over here. How's my health looking? It's actually not looking too horrible. But anyway, as you saw there, the new candidates have arrived. But I at least want to finish unlocking the rest of the vault first. This way. Oh, what was that? There you go. We can scrap the whole limestone wall there, which opens up a new section, including a legendary chameleon death claw. Well then. Oof. Wow, that did almost nothing to its leg. There you go. That did it though. Nah. Not so legendary now, are ya? Actually, you know what? I think one shot is doing it. Did it? Oh, maybe. Yeah, you ain't moving, buddy. Tail broken? Yep. Now this just seems mean. Mutant Slayer's missile launcher. 50% more damage against super mutants on a missile launcher. That's actually not bad. I mean, if there's something that you're going to want to use a missile launcher on. Is there more fucking uranium in here? Limestone? Yeah, there is. I forgot about the death claw that was in here. Limestone wall. Get some more limestone off the ground. And that connects us back, I think. Where are we? Seriously though, where are we? More uranium, get rid of that. Okay, and then this is a more rats. That what? Is there more? Yes, there is more. Shit and uranium all over the place. Oh, I'm getting more ceiling or something now. Where the hell is? Oh, wait, I think I saw it. Yeah, there it is. Goodbye. Anyway,